Hello, everybody. How y'all doing today? Hopefully doing alright. I'm doing alright. Doing alright. Hello. Oh boy. So we've got our work cut out for us today. Okay, there's gonna be a thing out here. Okay, and it's gonna be it's gonna be big. That's what she said. But she meant it. I mean, I guess it's not. It's like half the size of the middle of the base. I guess it's not crazy, but it's a good size. It's also what she said. It's a good size. Don't worry about it. Anyway, yeah, it's deep. all the jokes this morning. It's fine. Wow. Okay. We did have some noises before the stream. Bex, thank you very much for the 6-month prime. Thank you. G Ninja with the 7-month resub. Thank you. Randy of the Decals with the 128 months. Thank you very much. Light, thank you very much for the 6-month prime. Thank you. All right, let's do a little sleepy. So I'm also, okay, side note here, all right? Some people you may have heard of decided to come over and play the game, okay? I saw the videos. I seen it. One of them, okay, I'm not going to name any names at who it could have possibly been, was so very, like, just pessimistic about my little game here. Like, it was, I started watching, just hearing Tango just talk about that. I was like, oh, like, that hurts my soul. And what's going on? What did my game do? What did it do? Yeah. It seemed like he had fun after the but it's just like, you know. Okay. So, anyway, we have a thing here. I put it there, but I think I want to rotate it again. I think I want it facing that way. And so we're gonna zerp it that direction. We gotta make sure. All right, and then we're gonna scooch it. We're gonna take out like this area. Oh, you know what? It might actually fit better here, or this direction. We're gonna start our own gaming district because, like, literally nobody is building a game in the gaming district. Not one person has built a game in the gaming district. Pretty sure Joe started one, but I don't know whatever happened to that. So, oh man, this is a lot of stuff to take up. Son of a biscuit. Okay, I mean, no time like the present, right? Just get stuck into it. So we did Tuesday morning. We left the house. We had to go snag somebody from O'Hare, which, if you don't know, that's in Chicago. They were coming in a plane, and so we went to go get them, and then their flight got all kind of jacked. And so it started out, we're like, you know what, their flight's not coming in till later. We'll just kind of cruise into town, just check some stuff out, and then, we'll skedoodle back once we got them. And then we could drop them off at home, and then, like, we could just, just go home and whatever. But it just, their flight got so screwed. And so we ended up staying the night, but we did do some stuff. I mean, it's okay. Look, are you looking at me? Are you looking at me? Look, we did some very adult things. Okay, it's like adult sightseeing. Okay, very adult. It's you know you're an adult, right? When you go to a city you've never been to, and the first place you go is the Costco Business Center. That's when you know you're an adult. And you're excited about it. And so yeah, we went to the Costco Business Center. It's great. It's pretty good. So we went to the Costco Business Center, cruised around there for a bit. Oh man, their meat prices, holy crap. Like holy crap. Like we were looking at, you know, like we were yeah. We did take like a cold bag with us just in case, but it wasn't like, oh, we're gonna buy some, you know, like 20 pounds of meat and then just leave it in the car for however long. And thankfully we didn't, because we did end up having to, you know, like it would have been like, we would have, by the time the person's flight eventually came in, we would have been driving back at like midnight. And so we were just like, screw it, we'll get a hotel. And oh my god, this hotel, what a and it wasn't cheap. It was not a cheap hotel. I mean, it was, but it also at the same time it wasn't. You know, you ever been to one of those where it's like it's not cheap, but then you get in it and you're like, oh yeah, that's an update hasn't seen this place in 30 years. So anyway, it was so, and they had this aroma piped through the air conditioning that was so overpowering. It was so overpowering. It was really bad. Like it was really bad. Yeah. Anyway, I mean, all in all, it was a pretty fun trip. We did accidentally, because I don't know if you know this. If you've ever been to Chicago, they have this law where they're not allowed to put like adequate markings on like roads and stuff. And so the GPS, or it's just like the GPS calls it one thing, but like Chicago calls it something else. And so you're looking for one thing, but Chicago's like, yeah, nah, bruh. That may have existed at one time, but it doesn't anymore, or something. Like so we tried to avoid going downtown. With everything in us, we really tried to do it. But I was looking for a specific off-ramp or merge or whatever that did not exist. It did not exist. I mean, it did, just under a different name. And so we ended up downtown. So that was fun. That was good times to be had by all. Chicago's horrible. I'm sure that I'm sure for the most part the city's fine and the people are great for the most part. Obviously there's, you know, a few glaring exceptions. But just like, can y'all get your roads right? I ain't even talking about like the bumps and the like that. I live in Wisconsin. I'm used to that. Okay, that's not the no. If it's called a thing, put it on the fucking sign. Is all I'm saying. that's all I'm saying. You know? Like, how hard is that? Just put it on the side. I don't care if locally it's known as something else. But like, I ain't never been to Chicago. So I don't know where stuff is. I don't know how to get around. And I can tell you right now, if I never go back to Chicago, it'll be entirely too soon. So I never want to go back to Chicago. I mean, I didn't want to go into Chicago, like downtown Chicago to begin with. But now I definitely. And if I ever do go back, I'm getting an Uber, or we'll drive down and then we'll park in like long-term parking somewhere, and then just get like an Uber or a cab, or because screw that. I can't. I love driving. Driving in Chicago would make me hate driving. Also, stop signs. Anyone in the house from Chicago? Is anyone here from Chicago? Anyone? Like currently in Chicago? Nobody? I don't know if you know. Like a lot of places they say, "Oh, the speed limit." That's just a suggestion. Apparently in Chicago, stop signs, red lights, all of that is just merely a suggestion. They don't care. They don't care about none of it. Like, they cannot be bothered by any of it. So, anyway, how was y'all's week? I mean, okay, so all in all, it was a good time. Like, we had fun. We hung out. You know, it was just like, it was like a tiny itty bitty mini vacay, because we're like, you know, we got to go do this anyway. So if we're gonna do it, we might as well like do it, you know, like just make the most of it. And so we did that, and it was a good time. Like, I enjoyed it. I don't regret the trip, like, at all. I regret the hotel choice. But when we were looking, like when we were trying to book a room, every single other hotel within like a few miles of where we were had zero availability. And so we were like, that was the one that, and now we know why they had availability, because it was so bad. Is there anything? No? I just don't want to walk away and then like an hour later there'd be a big old clump of leaves. Hi! You got an apple? Oh, that's so cute. And you did. You want to record your trip to work and compare that with my experience? Are you in Chicago? Yeah, that was it was the pillows. Oh my god. Pillows. Oh, the pillows. They were like say you got some My Pillows, right? The rejects, which I feel like they all are. But like those are the pillows that they had. It was so bad. And I am by no means a snob, you know, like at all. But it was, yeah. Like when you get two pillows and you put them on top of each other, and then you put your head on it, and it becomes like less than half of one of the pillows by themselves. Yeah, that's not a good time. what am I doing today? We're getting ready to put in another mini game, or at least start on it. We gotta dig it out before we can like actually do stuff. But yeah. Nope. Yeah, we did not go to like I said, it was literally just gonna be like a 12-hour kind of round trip thing. But then it just got so late that there was no point. We just, you know, get a room and then just kind of, yeah. But thankfully we got back yesterday. We spent like the latter part of yesterday at home, and then we slept in our own bed with our own pillows and our own coffee. And all this well. I use Lightmatica and Axiom, yeah. I don't use them at the same time because a lot of their keys kind of cross over, and I don't feel like redoing the keybinds. So, like if I need to use Lightmatica, I'll turn off Axiom. If I need to use Axiom, I'll turn off Lightmatica. Vice versa. But this is Lightmatica. Okay. So I guess these trees need to go. Yeah. Specifically that one. Because like I said, there will be or I don't know if I actually said it, but there will be a sign here eventually. And so we just don't want it blocked by that. What game am I building? I showed it in a video recently. I think I'm finally at a point with it that I think it'll be fine to build. But I just didn't want to build it because I didn't feel like it was ready. But I think it's at a decent point now. So. Right, so that should go away. No, I think I'm going to take that one out. You know what? All of these are gone. Screw it. We're doing it. Oh, also we went to Micro Center. That's pretty cool. It's a place I've always wanted to go. And then we went to IKEA. Because that's a place Works always likes to go. It was pretty nice. Like, you know, we didn't really get anything or do anything. Like I just wanted to like go. You know, that's kind of like the Costco Business Center. Like I didn't really have any plans to get anything. I mean, we brought the cold bag and the ice packs, so, you know, all that kind of stuff just in because we know how we are in a Costco. You know, we're how you're supposed to be in a Costco, I think. You're like, I don't need any, or I need this one thing, and then, you know, it's like $20, and then you leave, and you're like, how did I spend 300? Kind of thing. That's how you're supposed to in a Costco. I love Costco. I love Costco. Love Costco. I have yet to see a reason to not like Costco. You know what I mean? Like, so many other companies give you so many reasons to not support them. But Costco just keeps giving reasons to support them. You know? So. You get a Costco membership because of us? Nice. It's so good, right? So good. Have you tried the rotisserie chicken, like the shredded stuff and all that? And then they got the Chipotle rotisserie chicken. So good. So good. God, this I am washing the grass. You know what we need? And you know what Minecraft needs? Leaf blowers. That'd be great. Also, Costco pizza. If you haven't had Costco, it's pretty good. Like it's pretty good. Just saying. What's up, Jeff Fafa? Oh, come on. If you get it right and you keep going, you can have it close to the ledges and it won't just like flow with that one spot. It'll actually flow all the way. Like it's Spoda. Like that. You gotta keep it going like, you know. Son of a biscuit. And then obviously like we'll do something here. Just so, cause like that's where you come in. Here. And then you go. And I'm gonna put a portal just so we have some games coming off. What are we? North tunnel? Yeah. Actually, I could lower it down. No, I think I'm gonna leave it where it is. How is it possible your little girl's turning 1 tomorrow? I think, you see, I had a lot of thought about this. Okay, I thought about it for a long time since you asked that question. And I feel like what happened, okay, are you listening? Is that she was born a year ago. I mean, feel free to, like, you know, get a second opinion, but I think I'm pretty well on the money with that. Just, you know. Is there a way maybe someone can skin the cube to look like that cube you posted? I mean, maybe. I don't know how like all that works with like entities and stuff. We don't really do entity changes. You know what I mean? Like we do like custom textures and stuff, but we generally don't mess with like entities. You know, like mobs and things of that nature. I mean, I could do something on my side to make it look that way, but okay, I guess. Well, see, but that wasn't server wide. That was just vanilla tweaks. That wasn't the entire server, the B-Rally stuff. That was client side. Like I could do it client side, no issue. Like that's easy. But I would be the only one to see it. So. All right, so let's. Oh, how are we gonna mark this out? So we. I guess what we could do. And I don't think I don't need to dig out this whole thing. Well, we do need quite a bit of room back. Trying to think of where everything lands. And I think from here where we need to be. Tangible Llama, thank you very much for resubscribing. Appreciate that. Thought I replaced all of those. Apparently not. I'm working on another game. It's one I've been working on for a while. Okay. So I think as long as we dig out most of this, we should be all right. We got a lot of digging. So hopefully y'all are here. Prepared. You got your drinks, your snacks, your butt rings. Hey, stop it. That's for the hemorrhoids from sitting too much. Okay? Stop it. The donut. Also, aka butt ring. Or from having babies, you know, you get the hemorrhoids from any number of things. Kids, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying. Kids, you know. We saw this baby. So we stopped at Dunkin', right? This baby at Dunkin' was just having the time of his life, and it was like the most awesome thing. It was just, and like the lady kept looking, like you know, like looking at us almost like apologetically, and so I smiled at her just to, you know, be like, look, that is a happy baby. You do not need to be like sad because your baby is happy. You know what I mean? Like, don't worry about it. Like, there may be some people out there that are scumbags and hate happy babies, but I am not one of them. Like, don't worry about me. It was the most awesome thing. Like, it was having this, it's so good. Like, if you ever lose faith in humanity, babies. Babies. Yeah. You know? Jolly Tots with the 100 bits says, good night, sir. Have a good stream. Sadly, it is Australia's nighttime. I mean, get a better time, so thank you for the 100 bits. Have a good night. Rest well. Babies are adorable and gross. True. It's very true. Son of a biscuit. Darkness. Oh my god, this leaf litter. Probably gonna end up tearing this out anyway, but just so nothing sneaky. Hi. Bye. Hi. Bye. How far down does it go? Oh, we're on one layer. Okay. Definitely have to set up a beacon. You know, I think I'd rather have this dirt than this leaf littered crap. My cuz used to call them rugrats. Yeah. Well, I mean, there was a whole cartoon called Rugrats, you know, about babies, kids. And I'm probably going to end up digging out way more than I should, but it's okay. I'd rather dig out more than less. It is an old cartoon. What are you... It is an old cartoon. What are you trying to... Your family calls babies crotch goblins? Do they ride crotch rockets? What? I'm just asking. Inquiring minds need to know. Wifey Skills, thank you very much for resubscribing. I love that I've been here for 6 months already. XP, you're such a joy to spend time with. Thanks. If only Ferks knew that, you know? Like, I am an absolute fucking joy to be around. And stuff. And you can go there. Perfect. Perfect. You know something? So I've always thought about like, you know, a motorcycle or something. Like I've always kind of wanted to ride a motorcycle and just like do that. Hi, how you doing? But then there's like this thing, like you see these videos of these guys, okay, and it's always a guy. It's always a guy. Let's just be honest. It's always a guy. And I'm saying that as a guy, like it's always a guy. Who we try to fool, okay? Riding Harleys, right? And like apparently there's like this unspoken rule, which apparently a lot of Harley guys think is like the law or something, where you're like not supposed to pass someone riding a Harley or something. And I'm like, what? like what? Why? What gives them that? Like, no. Like, what are you even trying to say right now? No. Like, I understand, you know, maybe you're just out for a cruise. So you got your fake giant hog between your legs. I understand, you know, you're just trying to savor that moment. But like, you don't have a rule over the road, you know. Also, oh, did I tell you about this Tacoma we saw? Oh my god. I don't know how many of you know. Probably a lot of you, probably, if you've been here for any length of time. One of like my dream cars, right, has always been a Tacoma, right? A Toyota Tacoma. I don't know what it is. Love them. Absolutely love them. Love the way they look. Just like I just love them. I love them. We saw this Tacoma at Costco. Like it was inside Costco. You know how like sometimes when you go into a Costco, they get like a car because they do like financing or something or partnerships with like dealerships or I don't know. I don't know what it is. We were inside of a Costco a while ago, and there was this Tacoma sitting there. And the oh my. Oh my god. It is the single most gorgeous Tacoma I have ever seen in my life. Probably ever will see. And it was black on black on black. Oh, it was the extended cab with the short bed and the slight lift and oh, it was so. And then I looked at the price tag and I got very sad again. Oh, so very sad. It was, what was it? It was like 63,000. It was over six. Like as soon as you see the 6 at the beginning, like the rest of it doesn't matter. Like there's no point in even really remembering what the rest of it was. It was over 60,000 before any kind of like dealer fees or like any of that kind of trash, you know, docking fees or whatever they, you know, they try to charge. So but it was one of those things, like if we could have traded our current car, like if there would have been a thing that was like the first person to trade this as their current car, I would have been like freaking done. Like, nah, I wouldn't even. I won't even take anything out of it. Everything inside the car, you can have it too. Like, just take it. It's yours. You want my firstborn? Oh, I loved it. It was so nice. It was so nice. So in order for me to buy one, there needs to be more. There needs to, you know how many hype? That ridiculous. No. And it's one of those, like, God, I would love to have it. And I would, but like, do I really want like a car, a truck that's so obviously overpriced? You know what I mean? Like, at what point are you just like, that's not even worth it? Like, I know it's a Toyota, but like, when is it not worth it? Like, at what point is it just not worth it? But the whole point is like the reason I want the short bed is because, like, if not that we have like the people that would be like, hey, come help me move. I mean, we kind of do. There's some, okay. But it'd be one of those things. They'd be like, hey, come help me move, and I'd be like, alright, but like I can't carry much. So like, Ferks fell in love with it too. She loved that truck. Probably not as much as me, but like growing up and just loving Tacomas, like, and then seeing that one, and it's like everything you ever thought you could possibly want in a car was you know, you finally see that car and you're just like, oh my god. I've loved Tacomas like since the first one I saw, and that was, you know, many years ago. So it's yeah, I like the new ones. I like the old ones. And I don't know what it is about Tacomas, but like it's just I love them. I don't know why. I'm not a truck guy. Like I don't do truck stuff. So I see like absolutely no need for like this F1250 Duramax whatever. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't understand the need for those if you're not doing truck stuff. Which, you know, you've heard me say it before. Like, if you're doing truck stuff, then by all means. But if you're just trying to be like, look how big my peepee is because I have a giant truck, like, come on. Or if you're like 4 foot nothing and you're like, I gotta drive a giant truck so I look bigger, you really don't. I hope you know that. Like, I get that that's like an insecurity thing, but like, you know that truck makes you look even smaller, right? Like, I'm just saying. I sometimes do truck stuff, but I want one to compensate for my 5'3" height. I need to look feral. You know, and that's the thing. Okay, now look. I have an easier time accepting a person of the female persuasion driving a giant jacked up truck than I do a dude driving a giant jacked up truck for no reason whatsoever. I don't know what it is, but yeah. obviously, you know, it always boils down to it's your money. Like do with it like whatever you know, whatever you want to do. It's your money. And you shouldn't let my opinion change. It's just my opinion. Just like if someone was like, "Oh, I don't like the car you drive," I'd be like, "Well, you can suck a fat one because I love it. So just suck it." Like, I don't care. Like I don't care. It's a Mazda. Like what am I gonna do? Like, oh no, you don't like Mazda. Oh no, I'm so bummed. So take everything I say with a grain of salt. Just again, my opinion. We love our Mazda. It is by no means like an expensive car. It's affordable. It's good on gas. It holds stuff. Gets us somewhere safe. Looks kind of cool. And that's it. Like, you know, that was it. Am I into motorsports? No. I like cars. I like I'm not like a car snob. I do think that if you're going in and you're looking to buy like a Mustang or a Tesla or a BMW, that there should be extra road tests just to purchase one. You know, like if you're going in to buy a BMW, they got to make sure you know what, like where the blinker is and how to operate it. You know what I mean? Like that basic kind of thing. But hello, TJ Casey. Thank you for resubscribing. And then, like, if you're going in to get like a Mustang, you know, you're gonna be like, do you know where the brakes are? Do you know how not to fly off the road into a culvert or something? Do you know basic safe driving? Or are you gonna be like one of those Mustang people that's out there doing Mustang things? EVs? I got no problem with EVs. I think what is that with the stout? I think there's some pretty nice looking EVs coming. I think they're too expensive. We need to get that price down. We need to get the mileage up and the price. But then again, like that's gas cars. We need to get the price down. Price got to come down. Like that's just all there is to it. There is no reason just basic Ford pickup truck it should be like 130K. Absolutely no reason whatsoever. It's not worth it. You're not going to get 130K worth out of it. The price needs to be down. Period. But I got no problem whatsoever with EVs. I've never heard an EV drive past me. I mean, that's kind of the point. Right? They're quiet. Live in the rural cold Northeast. I'm not convinced of EVs in the winter. Well, and well, see that's the problem. Like the price to enter the EV space just for a consumer is so high, like so high. Because there was a time gas stations weren't readily available. You know what I mean? Like, so it's the same thing. Like every time there's a a new technology or whatever, it's going to be stupid expensive until it becomes more mainstream. And the way to make it more mainstream is to make it more affordable. But the price to enter is just, it's way too high. Like if they got the price of the cost of entry lower, then there would be more people and more reason to build more chargers. You know what I mean? So, but then again, that's just my common sense speaking. I know a lot of companies don't have that. I have a closer bed. I don't know why I keep coming. What are EVs? EVs are electric vehicles. It's not EV car. It's just electric vehicle. It covers all of them. Electric trucks, electric cars, electric. It's a vehicle. Thoughts on hybrids? I got no problem with hybrids either. Have you seen? I know I've showed it before. I've talked about it before. But there's that Prius. There's like a company that customizes Priuses. Priusi? Whatever the but they customize Prius, and oh my god, I can't remember what they're called, but I would drive that Prius happily. Like happily. I got no problem. I feel like we need to do something. Something needs to happen. Are electric vehicles the answer? I don't know. But we got to give them a shot. Otherwise, we'll never know. You know what I mean? Like something's got to give. Something has to change. That's all. God, see, now I'm trying to think of what that freaking Prius is. Hold on. You know what? I need. Google, come to me. Prius Zephyr. Just look up the Prius Zephyr. Zephyr. The Prius Zephyr. I would drive happily. Right now, gas is the better option. Only because we're so worried about major investment in electric. Because it's the boogeyman. But I don't think gas is the end all be all by any means. You like my builds? Thanks. But doesn't it look freaking awesome, Jenny? Like, that's so cool looking. And it's a Toyota. So you know it's going to run. Like, it's going to outlast you. Chances are, anyway. obviously, and you know, like in any manufacturing, there's going to be a dud or two along the line. But did Kraus go on it? He was on earlier. You'd see he came on for like half a second and then left. But I don't know what he's doing. I haven't actually talked to Kraus in like 2 weeks or something. So he probably did go on a mini vacation. I don't know. You're driving a Subaru? I like the Impreza. Spent all his diamonds and he's like, screw this amount. I would doubt it. I know that's why Cub built it, because he's like, you know, even if nobody else plays, Corrales will. I'll get all of Corrales' bunnies. Mm-hmm. It's no secret. Corrales loves him some gambling. In Minecraft. Well, Corrales, he does tend to like stop gambling at a specific game. You know what I mean? So he's at least, you know, got that. It's usually about the time he runs out of diamonds, but still, he does stop eventually. Life of L, thank you very much for resubscribing. I appreciate that. Also, don't forget there is merch if you're interested at all in any of that. I'm hopefully once the plush is like shipped and the thing and hopefully I'll be able to work on some more designs of stuff. So, but our current designs are really nice. I like them. So if you're at home, the mugs, you gotta get the mugs. They're very, very affordable, I think. I mean, obviously, shipping, import, VAT, whatever. I have no control over that. When about is it? As far as I know, August. So it should be next month. Hopefully. I'm sure they're currently in production. But like I've said before, I think the way they do it is they make all of them and then ship all of them. So it's not like, I don't think they make one and then ship that one. I think they wait to ship till they're all made. But I mean, I could be wrong. I don't know. I don't. Yeah. Now merch is adorable too. It's adorable. I think it said estimated delivery was August, so it may even ship like late this month. Not sure. I was like when I had the idea to do the FedExB plush, I wanted to get it out sooner. But I spent like a month or two trying to get a hold of like the normal plush people that we use, and they just ignored me. So, um, and then, you know, I asked Fourth Wall about it, and they were like, "Yeah, let's do it." And then, obviously, with like government holidays and stuff over in China, it took a lot longer than I would have liked. But just to get like where it was. Well, they're all shipping from China. So like they're being manufactured in China and then they'll ship from China. So however long it normally takes for something to get to you from China is probably about how long it'll take. So, we'll see. Hopefully it's like, you know, hopefully it's quick and there's no issues. Know what I mean? But again, it all depends on like holidays and, you know, the normal things, I guess. You're drinking tea in your black I mug? Nice. You do need some merch for the Hermitcraft wall decor? Nice. And also, even if you're not interested in the merch, you can, if you felt so generous, you can do giveaways of the merch as well, so that someone in chat could win it. So that's an option as well. And that's all the merch. Like all of it's available for giveaways and stuff. Everything that's currently available. All right, Rachel, have a good one. Okie dokie. Definitely low. I mean, I knew there was going to be a lot of digging, so. I had half a thought to put it out in the ocean, but then I was like, no, I'm done with water. I'm done with water. John Tilly, thank you for the 150 biddies. Appreciate that. Okay. Oh God, we gotta go really. Oh, I'm just now thinking about how deep. Crap. 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 Did y'all do anything interesting this week? more interesting than normal work and stuff. Your last day at your current job is tomorrow? Is that a good thing? Hopefully it's a good thing. Booked your trip for Scotland? Nice. You volunteered at an Ironman and then went home for a nap. I mean, that sounds about right. Tried a power system wheelchair made us no power assist. Made I mean, you know, you gotta get used to it. Like, what the problem is. Watched Kimi Antonelli break 200 points in the championship league. Sweet. I was hoping she would do it. They would. It's Formula One. Yeah, it doesn't mean. Oh, yeah, that doesn't help at all. Still no clue. Kimi's a great driver. He is to see. Okay. Okay. I used to watch NASCAR, right? But not like the whole race. It was just like the highlights of crashes. It's about as far into motorsports as I ever got. What am I digging this out for? Well, apparently, Tango's not happy with his current mountain, and so he's gonna be building a new one, and he needs a lot of stone. So, figured I'd supplied the stone for the first one. Let's just keep it going. You know? For context, Kimi is 19 and he's dominating F1 this season. Nice. Did I watch Mumbo's video? You mean where he was taking pictures of bases? I saw parts of it. Let's move Tango's mountain to a different slope. God, could you imagine like he went on like vacation or something for a couple weeks And then all the hermits got together and just moved his mountain. That would be interesting. It would be hilarious for us. Probably not so much for him. You know? Shift it one block to the side in the true Hermitcraft way. Just throw off everything after that one block, you know? God, that would suck. I feel like that would be less funny than just moving the entire mountain. Because could you imagine a build that size and then like you get everything built and you realize that everything's off by one block? And I mean redstone and like everything. Oh, that would suck. I'd start over. A build of that scale? I would start over with a new plan. I'd build something else. I'm sure he would notice pretty quick, but yeah. Where did that chicken go? Is no one worried for the chicken? That chicken? I think flipping the repeaters would have an infinitely worse reaction? Probably. And no, I wasn't worried about the chicken. Like at all. So, no. Oh my god. Are we... Babe, do you see where we're at? We've got so much further to go. Okay. Good times. I'm starting to rethink that building it in the ocean thing. Zara, thank you very much for the 9-month resub. I appreciate it. I just don't want any creepers like dropping down on our heads. What is the lowest level of the build? Considerably lower than we already are. So. So at this point, so that's that. There's going to be another one here, right here. And then one below that, there's going to be another one here. And then it's probably another 8 blocks or so below that just to get to the bottom of this part. And then there's stuff below that. So, but this is where you would stand. Yeah. So yeah, we got a little bit of digging to do. Hello, goat. All right, Ruby, have a good one. Can we name the chicken Wilson? No, I'm good. Like, he'll either live down here or he will accidentally die. Either way, I'm good. Nana, thank you very much for gifting that sub. I appreciate that. Speaking of subs, we do have a sub goal. It's a little like obviously that's not something like the whole goal is not something we would hit today. But I think we could probably maybe get to like 410. Maybe. I feel like that's possibly possible. So that would be what, 18 subs? Yeah, 17. Pillow time. Thank you very much for ordering the shirt, a mug, and some stickers. Says keep up the good work and awesome vibes. Been looking long enough to buy stuff, I guess. Thank you. Appreciate that. There's hype on Thursday? No, I told you there's no hype on Thursday. And I say it every Thursday and not been proven wrong once. So, like, that's on y'all. If y'all are like, oh, no, there's hype. Y'all are the ones that got to prove it, not me. Hello, Optimus Dad. How you doing? I mean, there could be hype on a Thursday. Oh, boy. What are we building? Currently nothing. We're just digging. It's going to be a mini game. So, eventually. Hopefully. Okay, thank you very much for the reset. I appreciate that. Pig from earlier still alive up there in the cave. Oh, up there. Yep. And again, that'll probably just be his home from now on. Kind of like those polar bears last season, living under the base. That was their new home. I had thoughts at one time of like trying to get him out, but then I was like, yeah, I can't be bothered. How far down is it gonna go? Probably a few more blocks-ish. I figured we'd dig this one out, or these layers, and then give it another check. Like, I don't want to go too far. But I don't have like an exact measurement of how far down it's gonna. It wasn't built. Well, it started being built in the ground, and then as I was building onto it, I decided it would probably be easier to work on it in the air, and so I moved it into the air and just added onto it, and then now I'm putting it back into the ground. So yeah. Son of a biscuit. And then we're gonna have to dig out whichever way is the base, the opposite side, we gotta dig out like a thing as well. Are there any plans for... There is a gaming district, but nobody's used it, and several games have been built, and so I just decided I'm gonna build it next to my base. And then I can have a portal going to it, and then we can have games, you know, down the north tunnel. It'll be great. Could be wrong about this, but I think need stones. Must be tough competing with West Tunnel, Best Tunnel. No, not really. I mean, they talk a lot, but that's... Are they the best at running their mouths? Is that what that is? If you have to constantly say you're the best, are you actually the best? Just ask. Because like I feel like if you are the best, people would just know that, right? And you wouldn't have to constantly tell people. Yeah, I'm just thinking out loud. See, like North Tunnel, we're chilling, you know? We're just chilling. Nader's dad, thank you very much for resubscribing. Says, love the diggy diggy, almost as good as placing sand for hours on it. Yeah, we've done that. Those good times. Thank you. Resubscribe. North Tunnel's the tunnel that's just like out here just living, you know? Not worried about what other people are doing. Like, we're just here. We're just doing our thing. You know? Like, we know we're good. We don't need other people to tell us we're good. Like, we're not trying to overcompensate or anything. Okay? Just put that out there. Alright, so they did not unlock yet because I traded and then left. Which is awesome. And let's go. Kids, this is how the North and West Civil War started. Like, I feel like we had this conversation earlier in the stream. You know, the guy that's like 5 foot nothing, driving a truck that's like 8 foot tall, trying to make up for things. Just saying. Ren did make an XP station, but I already have it. I already have XP. Mine's free. What did you miss? Everything. Everything. Okay. So we got to go down to there. That is the bottom block. Right there. So we got a little bit left. What am I doing? Okay. Uh-oh. Here she comes.
Why do you say uh-oh?
Hey, babe.
Hey, babe.
Do I still have that monster down there? Or did I drank that, didn't I?
I don't know. I think you do. I think you might. Want me to go check?
If there's a monster, I'll take it.
All right. And
But-
if not?
No, I'm good.
No. Love you.
Love you. Oh, here she comes. She's a man-eater. What kind of monster? So they have the ones that I've been getting lately, which I don't get them anywhere near as much as I used to. I got one at the store, and I just can't remember if I drank it or not, because I think we got it the morning or the day before we left to Chicago. But anyway, it's the Monster Java Killer Brew Mocha. I don't drink regular Monster. I don't drink energy drinks. Oh, baby.
I even shook it for you.
Wow. Shook it.
Love you.
Love you. Thank you, baby.
You're welcome.
Watch it spray all over my desk. uno momento. Ah, good stuff. Okay. But yeah, like I said, it's Monster Killer Brew Triple Shot Loca Mocha. Good stuff. And you know, American Heart Association or somebody just put out a study saying drinking coffee good for you. I mean, I already, but the Java Monster's so good. You haven't had one in years. They are good. They are good. The only one I've actually enjoyed though was the Mocha Loco. All the other, I couldn't. Favorite Monster is the strawberry one? Like regular Monster? I have yet to find like a energy drink that tastes good to me. Like I don't like it. They taste off to me. But I'm also a person that if I drink, if I drink like a diet soda or something, all I taste is artificial sweetener. Like literally, that's all I can taste is the artificial sweetener. So my taste buds are weird. But coffee, I'll drink coffee. Coffee's good. I like coffee. White Monster is amazing. I feel like I can taste the bitter caffeine. I wonder if there's a gene like that for cilantro. I mean, yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure. Because, yeah, I don't know. I've always been that way. I just never. But I'm also a person, like, if I drink a cola, like a Coke or a Pepsi, like a cola, like it'll like dry out my throat, even if it's not like a diet or anything. Like it makes my throat really dry and just kind of yeah. I don't know what it is. But like I could drink like a Dr. Pepper, which is technically a cola. Or I could drink like a Mountain Dew or something that doesn't have the same effect. So I don't know. I don't know what's going on. It's fine though. I'm not real big into soda anyway. Usually what happens is like I'll buy a soda and then I'll drink like a third of it, maybe. And then I'll like try to pawn it off on Fergus. I can drink a little. I can drink some root beer once in a while. Yeah, I don't mind a root beer. Hello? You can't have soda affects me the same way dairy affects lactose intolerant peeps. Interesting. Mayo Clinic says drinking 3 to 4 cups of coffee a day does show some benefit, but drinking more than 5 cups of coffee a day has more risks. It was just recently. I think it was the American Heart Association or something. Put out a study. I mean, obviously, like, don't know. Everything in moderation. But it was like drinking up to 5 cups a day or something can help reduce the risk of like heart disease and stuff. I don't know. Obviously, you'd have to look it up and read it. But that is in no way medical advice. Caffeine. Caffeine is a drug. It is addictive. It is habit forming. So keep that in mind. All I know is I enjoy coffee. I still remember my first cup of coffee. Black. No sugar. Just straight up coffee. And I've been drinking it ever since. So. Yeah, just a nice chill day. Not doing. I mean, at some point I'd like to start building. But yeah, we got to get the digging first. And then we can get to the building. You still drink it black with no sugar? Every once in a while, I'll get that, like, this craving for just straight black coffee. Oh my god. But usually I do a little bit of cream, a little bit of sugar. I've never been a fan of like flavored creamers, so I just use like a regular, non-flavored, non-sweetened cream. I don't like flavored creamers. They're just not. I don't think they don't taste good. And I generally drink 1 cup of coffee a day. And then the rest of the day usually is just water. Most creamers are oil. Like it's oil based. Which, whatever, as long as you're not drinking it, like mainlining it, then it's not that big of a deal. Like the saying goes, all things in moderation. I mean, obviously, there's some things you just don't ingest at all in any amount. But it's almost pumpkin spicy. I know, I bought Perk some pumpkin spice pajama pants. I mean, they were fall. They're like fall themed pajama pants, but they had a pumpkin spice on it. Yeah, I drink, or our brewer is set to 12 ounces of coffee, and I drink that in the morning. And then that's usually it, unless I have like a monster or a Dunkin' Latte at some point. But Although yesterday I had an iced tea. That was pretty good. Oh no. Intranet, what are you doing? Oh, Spectrum. Yeah, there is water poisoning. Yeah, Ferks has been doing really good with her water. Of course, me telling her wasn't enough. No. What do I know? I don't know nothing. You too. That's why I was trying to tell you about your water. But no. But no. But then some person with like a degree from somewhere is like, hey, you gotta drink more water. And you're like, can do. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. If you're into just regular coffee, Death Wish is amazing. Where are you, you scumbag? Your primary wants you to drink more water? I mean, it is essential for like life. You know, like, so it's probably not a terrible idea. If it helps, get some flavors. There's some of those like little like water additive things. Adds like a little Scotia flavor to your water. Because I know a lot of people are just, I just don't like the flavor of water. Yeah. Add like a little squidge of one of them flavors. You know? Hummingbirdie, thank you very much for resubscribing. How you doing? Putting fruits in the water? Yeah. But those tend to go bad if you don't drink it fast enough, right? So, at least with the like the little flavoring things, they're not going bad. And you can get a bunch of them so you can like switch it up from day to day, or even just bottle, you know, cup to cup or bottle to bottle or whatever. Like we tend to have like I think recently we had like 7 different flavors for Ferks to kind of pick and choose from. But if it gets you drinking the water, keeps you drinking the water all good. You know? Me, I just drink water. Plain old water. think I'm actually low on copper. You could do a whole water talk thing. I could. What do you mean? What is it? Like just talking about water? How are we doing? Cobble. Yeah, we'll do cobble. The water are there really water influencers? What's up, Brandon? How you doing? I don't know that I would ever get to a point where I would feel like I am an influencer. Because I'm not trying to convince anyone to do anything. You know what I mean? Like I would be so bad at doing like sponsorships and stuff, which is why I don't do sponsorships. Because most companies hate honesty. So I'd be like, hey, this company sent me this bottle and they want me to talk about it. And it's really expensive. So, yeah. Almost influenced you to go get a Java monster? I mean, do it. They're good. Screw it, right? Like, you got one life. You might as well enjoy parts of it. I know that I never wanted to be a person that spent every waking moment of my life worrying about like every single ingredient of every single thing that I ever put in my mouth. You know what I mean? Like, I never wanted to be that kind of person. Like, ever. Because one of the few simple joys that everyone can agree on is food is awesome. Right? And so, like, screw it. Like, obviously, you know, eating healthy is important. Which we well know because we're eating much healthier than like most, I think. But simple joys in life, you know? Food can be your friend or food can be your foe. And I feel like it's better to have food as your friend. Just understand that, you know, like if you eat too much of a bad thing, then it's gonna be bad. Like, but having a, you know, a Java monster every once in a while, having a donut every once in a while, you know, like, do it. Just freaking do it. Like, obviously, if it's gonna be detrimental to your health, then don't. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying just like, if you're on a diet, the worst thing you can do if you're on a diet is to stick to the diet 100% of the time. Have that day, have that hour, have that minute where you just eat something to enjoy eating it. You're not thinking about the repercussions. You're not thinking about what's in it. You're not thinking about the calories. You're not thinking about the fat content. You're not thinking about, does this have enough fiber? You're thinking, oh my god, this tastes freaking amazing. And just eat it. And then go back to worrying about all the BS. You know? Like, just enjoy things. That's my thought. Hopefully, if I can influence, air quotes, anyone into anything, it's getting just squeezing that little bit of extra joy out of life. You last night with the Ben and Jerry's ice cream? Right. That's what I'm saying. Like, just, you gotta have something every once in a while that you do just for the joy of doing it. It doesn't matter what it is. As long as you're not hurting anybody else, who cares? Cheat days break diets? I think not having cheat days breaks diets. I think being so hyper strict with things really turns people off of diets. Because then they do finally, you know, finally have that one time where they eat that one thing just for the joy of it. Just because, you know, everything's been so stringent that it just breaks them. But again, I'm not a dietitian, I'm not a doctor, I'm just a guy on the internet. Everybody's different. Your body works different than mine. And you just gotta understand how your body works. And, yeah. Just understand that you could be on the most strict diet, but having a donut one day. Like, that's not gonna, that doesn't mean the end of your diet. Yeah, a cheat week would break a diet. I agree. But a cheat day, cheat hour, cheat minute. Because if you're too strict about it, all you're going to think about is those things that you used to eat and you used to love so much. And then it's just going to become overwhelming. And then you start to wonder why you ever did it, you know, went on the diet to begin with. And then, yeah, it's just all downhill from there. The biggest part of a diet is mentally. Like, you gotta wrap your head around it mentally. And cutting out everything that you once enjoyed forever. Like, that's a huge mental task, or mental toll for most people. And so, having that thing every once in a while, have at it. We still eat essentially the same things we used to eat, but we've replaced like the main thing. Like, we'll do, instead of doing like a bowl of rice, we'll do a bowl of like riced cauliflower, and then we'll pile stuff on top of that, and, you know, instead of rice, or instead of, you know, like, it's stuff like that is how we are eating healthier. We're making sure we're getting a good dose of vegetables and stuff every day, and oh, I meant to put more away and I didn't. Rip. Oh, hey, look at that. We did it. Yay, us. Well, we still eat rice, but I was just giving like an example. You know, like you can still do rice. Rice isn't all that bad. Having tons of rice every single day, maybe not the best, but yeah. Just look at the things that you can replace with something else that's a bit healthier. And fiber. Get fiber in your body. It's important. All right, I think we may cruise to the end real quick and just repair this stuff. To try and lose weight, you basically just starve yourself? That's not good. I should. Cauliflower is one of the foods that grows. Have you tried riced cauliflower with like stuff? So like think of a burrito bowl where instead of rice on the bottom, it's just riced cauliflower. It's basically flavorless. And then you have all, you know, you get the other flavors piled on top of it. You know? Do I play any other games? Currently we have a Pal World server for patrons, and I've been playing that a bit. I feel like that Angerman's not supposed to be out there. New Costco hack in part thanks to XB Chipotle chicken and avocado mash. That Chipotle chicken's killer, isn't it? Like, there's zero spice. You know, a lot of people, they would hear Chipotle and they'd be like, oh, it's too spicy. But it's really not. Like, I put more Chipotle on it to add spice. So, I may not have to murderize a single freaking Enderman. Holy amount of XP sitting here on the floor. Salt is Wisconsin spicy. But yeah, Pal World had a 1.0 update. They added a bunch of new pals and stuff like that. So it's kind of cool. Just check it out again. It's not something I record or anything like that. Like, it's just kind of chill. Just hanging out with patrons and perks and, you know, doing all that. God, there's still so much left. Okay. I mean, whoever did that, probably Jev. That seems like a Jev thing. I've played the Mad Max game. Played through it probably 8 times. I would say my main gripe currently with Pal World is we currently have a level 30 base, and we can still only have 10 bases for the guild. I think they need to make that adjustable. It's stupid. I'm more of a Splinter Cell kind of guy. But I've played, at this point, every Black Ops or Call of Duty that's... Although, wait, that's not the point. Yeah, no. Anyway, yeah, either way, I've played every Call of Duty so far. I don't think I'll be playing the next one. Actually, no, the current one I haven't played. The current one, and I don't think I'll play again. So you can only do so much rinse and repeat before I just get bored. I don't like Souls games, no. I don't like games that are super difficult for the sake of being super difficult. Just not a fan. A game I've played recently was like Diablo 4. I'm not really playing the current season because it's bored as hell. Again, like things just kind of... This season of Diablo 4, it seems like they just... like they're just phoning it in. Like it just seems like they just don't care. You know, like this season just seems like a whatever. So, what did I need down there? That, some of that, some of that. Yeah. Oh yeah, that was blue ice, but I switched it to packed ice. Oh, we need to figure out what we're putting under here. Right on, Jenny. Have a good one. I think we'll do stone brick. Why not? I don't know that I have enough black concrete currently to do the whole thing in black concrete, honestly. So we'll just go with that. Go with this. Just a clean look. Okay. Because then we can come in behind, you know, like this and just fill it in before we put the rest in. Oh, we need to go along the side too. It's not going to be like super obvious what's behind it. So it's not like not that big of a deal. I know I needed something. So because again, this was all built in the sky for the most part. Started in the ground, built but finished in the sky. So squidgy. And then I think we're gonna have to. Hello, chicken. Cool. Oh, we should put some light down here. I'm looking forward to playing the new Grim Dawn expansion. Old game, but I love it. What's Grim Dawn? I know not. Ooh. All right, so we'll do that later. Do that later. That's part of the redstone. And H-Man, have a good one. Ooh. Oh boy. You ever build something and then you like forgot everything that you did? Because for me, that's like basically every build. Yeah. But I think doing the redstone last will be a good idea. We'll just oh, I'm gonna have to. I already did forgot. I was putting that. Dang it. Y'all got quiet. What's going on? What are y'all doing? What's going on? What's happening? Did Ferks threaten you? Is that what's happening? It's okay to tell me. You can tell. Let's grab more of that. Okay. Sleepy. Okay. So that. Hopefully people enjoy this game. You know? Ah! All right, have a good one. Ooh. I spent a lot of time working on this. So if people don't like it, blame Ferks, because she's the one that told me to just build. If you build it, they will come, she said. What are we doing for lunch? I mean, I know we're gonna use some of that broccoli, but I mean, and it'll probably be a bowl. That's beside the point. I turned up the brightness. I don't know if y'all can tell. Staring at black concrete. Yeah, it's a little bright. What's up, Arthurs? We're building a mini game. Trying to, anyway. Oh, I need light. Oh, I don't think I have any. I don't think I... Did I bring any? I don't... I did. Sweet. Oh, I'm gonna need those too. No! Dang it! Sweet. Should probably put those in while I'm at it, shouldn't I? That, and then grab more of that. After half a donut, I need a new breakfast plan. Oh, see, this part I switched for. Wonder why I didn't switch the other one. Because I thought in the build, in the creative world, I'd switched it for packed ice instead of blue ice. But I guess I left part of it. Oh, we're gonna need some. And then, wait, is that going up? Yes. Okay. Hard to tell the difference in the shroom lights from the schematic. Yeah, so I know like a lot of people, they when they do a schematic, they have it so that they could see through the blocks. But I prefer seeing the block, and seeing through the block makes it easier to see if it's actually there or not, which I do run into that issue every once in a while, but I still prefer not being able to see through it. Just it gives a better idea of where things are supposed to be, and there's no background kind of shapes and colors and things messing with anything. Wait, did I? No, that's there. Wait, is it there? That's not there. Oh no. I completely missed it. Oh. So Matica is a schematic mod? Yeah. It just makes it so that like if you build something in creative, you can just get a schematic of it and then take it over to like a survival world like this one and then rebuild it without having to rebuild the entire. Wait, what? Did I really do like a double layer of? This is the problem, right? When you're trying to make things where you end up double layering things, which doesn't make sense. I should have refined it. Oh. Hi! Oh, I don't. Hold on. Hold on. It's right here. It's all for you. Oh, you scumbag. Oh, you want some? No. Okay. We good? We're good. Oh, I should put that in too. Do you like the new ominous potion mechanic for raids? I don't know. I didn't feel like there was an issue with the raids before, so. I don't really do like raid farms and stuff. I've never built one, probably never will. And so it doesn't affect me like really. Yeah. It's fine. I'm honest, like I'm not bothered by it. Alright, I'm using a red block. I used a red block in the other minigame. It's in there. Ow. Whoa. Yeah, see, there's a slight, you know, the color difference there. It's subtle, but it's there. Plus, this is a game based on the cubes, so it kind of felt right using the blocks. This is actually going fast. Yeah, I mean, it's not a super complicated build. I think this is like the worst part of it. It's just doing the string and stuff. Why? Don't I can blame you. You ain't the boss of me, except when you are. What are you talking about? All right, is that basically everything? I guess we could have done some. Let's do that. Okie dokie. Cheese curds, yes or no? Like, how is that even a question? Oh, I had some mozzarella sticks day before yesterday. They were good. Very good. Very, very, very good. They had Frank's Red Hot sauce on them. Woo! So good. Even the non-squeaky cheese curds can be good. Okay? It's cheese. You know? Like it's cheese. Not that I'm saying all cheese is created equal, because it is definitely not. Oop. Okay, so this is for the skee ball, and the other game, Chaos, is perfect. No, the other game, I mean, it probably still needs a tweak here and there. But I think for right now, it's in a pretty good place. Canadian smoke compensation. Thank you for the 100 bits. Appreciate that. It is cheese, but if it doesn't squeak, it is sus. I mean, no. Squeaky cheese is good. I ain't trying to say squeaky cheese ain't good. I'm just saying, it's cheese. Okay, just enjoy the cheese. You don't gotta be a cheese snob. Okay, that's all I'm saying. But I need to BRB for a second, so you can stare at this zombie. BRB. Well, that was rude. Why'd he die? What a jerk. Okay. Sorry. I'm drinking coffee. and I had a bunch of water. I had to go. You know? Okay. Everything's fine. Don't worry about it. Oh yeah, we needed concrete. I think we're done with that for now. Now in the time lapse, there's going to be a spot with me just standing there. It'd be great. See, now anybody watching the video is going to be, oh, I remember that part with the dancing zombie. See? I'm just thinking of y'all. That's all that is. You go there. Okay. Yeah, there's a Discord. It's for patrons and Twitch subs. I will not have a public Discord. So, you think I want that kind of headache? Because I don't. But it's for all manner of Twitch subs. So if you're using like a Prime sub, you can still join the Discord. If you were gifted a sub, you can still join the Discord. Hello. So. We don't mind chatty people. We're very chill. Everybody's very respectful. Because if they weren't, they wouldn't be there. Let's be honest. What is going on here? And there. One ping only. Thank you for resubscribing. You know, Skizzleman fan, if it wasn't Thursday, they'd be hype and maybe you could get a gift sub. But everybody knows, no hype on Thursdays. Yeah, it's current subs. The bot will actually kick people if they don't have a current sub. So, Magnum, thank you very much for gifting that sub to Skizz fan. Appreciate that. And Grayson Grange, thank you very much for the 9 months. Appreciate your face. Wow, I put a lot of light in here, didn't I? Probably because I ain't trying to build a mob farm. Just trying to build a mini game. Not that anybody would like build something and not put a bunch of light around. They wouldn't do that. It's not a thing. All right, Randy. Have a good one, mate. Son of a... Perks actually showed me, speaking of red, I know we weren't talking about red, but somebody commented how I'm using red blocks. Perks actually showed me a red car that I was like, you know what? I'd drive it. I'd own it. Wouldn't even repaint it. It was really nice. But it was like a candy red, you know? Almost like a pearlescent. Like it was like at certain angles, it was like a almost black. It was really nice. Bet you'd keep your red car in a black garage, though. Nah, white garages are fine. Our current garage, the walls are stud. So, like, yeah, it's fine. Is that everything? Did we do it? Did we get it? I mean, other than that, but that's, and that, but that's, we'll figure that out. I think that's it. Okay. Rip hype. See, like, this is what I'm talking about. I'm like, there's no hype on Thursdays, and then there you get those people that are like, no, there's hype on Thursday, and then a hype train comes, and y'all just you let it die. Like, you're not even giving it a chance at life. Why you hate hype trains? That's what I want to know. Like, what do you have against hype trains? Mm-hmm. Wolfie Heart, thank you much for the 500 biddies. Appreciate your face, Magnum. Thank you for the 5 gifted subs. Thank you, thank you. Payday tomorrow? Get a better pay. It's fine. I don't expect anything. So as long as you're here hanging out, that it's yeah. Hopefully it'll make sense. I obviously did it for a reason. We'll just have to see what that reason is. Bree's fault, right? It's all Ferk's fault. She got y'all scared. Y'all are just too scared of Ferk's. She hates hype, and so y'all are just bending the knee. It's okay. It's okay to be scared of Ferk's. It's fine. Where is it? Oh no, you're scared. It's okay. It's fine. Like I said, it's okay. Like just you know, you gotta accept it. It's first step is acceptance. And then you can move on from there. Shadow Dragon, thank you very much for the 5. See, Shadow ain't scared. Shadow's like, Ferk's ho. I can only imagine what the Hermits would do with this create and the schematic canyon. What the or cannon? What's a schematic cannon? Ginger, thank you for resubscribing. How you doing? He saw nothing. Dang it! Snails with the prime. Thank you for the prime sub. I appreciate your face. If you got that prime, yeah, I'm looking at you. You know who you are. I see you. I see your unused Twitch prime. Make sure to use that prime. You gotta use it here. Just use it somewhere. Last thing we need is for Amazon to be like, oh, people ain't using it. We're gonna get rid of it. Because you know they would. You know they would. So use it. You know? Uh-oh. Wait. Oh. Did we? No. Okay. Wait, what's going on down there? How did I do that? Schematic Canyon is in the create mod, and you can put the materials in it, and it builds the build for you. I see. I mean, that would be kind of cool, but then I wouldn't have this time hanging out with y'all, watching you be scared of Ferks. Because you got no hype. And that's the only reason I could think of no hype. Because you're scared. See? Ferks even just yelled, damn right they're scared. That's, I don't know. I don't know why she chose vulgarities, but you know, it's just the way it is. How scared am I of Ferks? I mean, I'm the one talking about her, so obviously not that scared. I get the feeling I'm going to regret not doing the redstone while we go up, but it's fine. It's fine. Think happy thoughts. Wow. Wait, you're sliding up into Perk's DMs? I feel like that's a whole other kind of matter there. Dang it. Need coffee desperately. Nice. Writable luggage bag? Wait, what? What? I'm just Canadian. Oh, Doc the Canadian. I think we're done with that for now, and that, and maybe that. Yeah, I think we're done with that. We need the different colors. Where is it? There. Cyan, yellow, white, and then a little more black. Oh, glass. Oh, we didn't go back far enough. No, wait, yeah, we did. No, we didn't. Not there. No. Dang it. We gotta go two blocks back. Or two high, one block. Oh, okie dokie. Just joined and saw you straight down the hole. That shape is quite the shape. Mm-hmm. It's gonna be good. Trust. Okay. You gotta trust the process here. Ooh. Wait, is that okay? Glass. Oh, look at that. Straight to it. Mm-hmm. Wait. Wait, why y'all singing Mickey Mouse? What did I miss? Oh, Burke's talking crap about my bill. I see. That's what I missed. Okay. Rude. Rude. Uh-oh. Oh, Doc left. Okay. I was like, he just asked, but I didn't see that he left. Okay. Oh, I didn't. Did bricks. No. You mother. You just wanted a hug. Right. If that hug included blowing up all my stuff. You wish 1 cup of coffee had 3 cups in it? Maybe you're just drinking the wrong coffee. You know? Switch to a stronger coffee. Drink some Death Wish. Wait, what is... Wait, did I? I did. Son. Nah, Death Wish is, it's just really good coffee. just happens to have more caffeine. But again, not sponsored. It's really good. It is expensive though. Like it's definitely not a cheap coffee. So keep that in mind. All I drink is just regular coffee. But Ferks has what is it? Cinnamon sugar, I think. Peppermint mocha. Don't you have another one, babe? Can't remember. I feel like we have a Death Wish pumpkin chai or something somewhere. I feel like we do. We may not. I don't think I have enough. Black concrete. Oh wait, I should. I think before too long we stopped using black concrete. Oh, I didn't put the thing on there. They have medium roast, light roast, dark roast. They have espresso roast. They have many different flavors. They have pods. They have grounds. They have beans. Yeah. But Deathwish is specifically for like more caffeine. It's got higher caffeine content than normal cups of coffee. I think it's like 1 cup of Death Wish is equal to like 4 or 5 cups of coffee, like just regular coffee. I think it's something like that anyway. So just be very, if you do end up getting some, just be very aware that if you've got any kind of sensitivity to coffee, you're probably gonna have some issues. So wait, did I not? I did. Okay. Oh, I didn't. Dang it. See? That's part of it. Having it so you can't see through it. It looks like the block is there. So we need some of the yellow. Put that back. I think we need a few of those. Let's get more of that. Yeah, this is not something that's going to be done today. Hardest part has yet to even come in the form of redstone. And then we got to get the water streams in and all of that. Oh, okay. It seems a bit daunting sometimes. Yeah, this is, I think, where we switch to the yellow. Redstone Sunday. I'm hoping to have this video out Sunday, so I'll probably have to do Redstone tomorrow or Saturday, I think. But definitely gonna need more yellow. Oh, I thought that was a shulker for a second. I was like, wait, what? Ooh. Thought he already did it, but I guess not. What's up, old guy chilling? The redstone, though, I mean, it's not super complicated. The only part I didn't do myself, which is going to be obvious when you see it, is the part that goes back here. There's like a big for the scoreboard that I did not do myself because there's no way in hell I would have figured that out. But the rest I did. It's all mine. It's all my jank wiring, and it's great. It works, which is important. Which I would say is the most important. Oh. I don't think I need that anymore. I don't need that. Get a little more of that. And Oh, that's. Was it nap time yet? It might be a nap day. I don't know. We'll see. Right now, I don't feel like a nap, but that doesn't mean I won't later. It depends on how tired Ferks makes me, you know? She has this thing where she's like, is it a nap day? And then I'm like, it wasn't, but it might be now. Because you mentioned it, and now I'm freaking tired all of a sudden. Ugh. No, you want to know? See, that's what I'm saying. That's Ferks does it all the time. She's just got this way about her, you know? Makes everybody tired. Five p.m. is a bit late for a nap? Nah, never too late. If you're feeling a nap, nap. Just do it. Are we base building today? No, we're building a mini game. Trying anyway. Mother. And so from the time that, if y'all remember that last stream where we gathered a bunch of stuff, between that and this iteration, we've had some. Oh, need that. I added a bunch more of those, so I don't know if I have enough of. I don't have enough of those here, for sure. But I don't know if I have enough at all. Do I have to go? Just make a stack. Don't need a stack, but we'll make a stack. Life's too short not to nap. Right. I keep telling Fergs, but she don't listen. I used to never nap. Like I never napped. And then I moved to Wisconsin. Just saying. So if you hate naps, don't move to Wisconsin. That's basically what I'm saying. Siesta culture should become the norm? Maybe. I think part of our problem is we got like a super comfy couch. And I feel like that's part of it, you know? Oh, I didn't put... Yeah, there should be... Yeah. Am I out of? Oh. But we got one of them Amish couches made by. Yeah, see, this is, you can see part of the redstone that's going to be back here. It is not something I came up with. It looks like this whole layer, though. The reason, one of the reasons I like like napping on the couch. One, because it's, again, stupid comfy. But two, it kind of ensures that I don't sleep too long. Because you get into bed, you get all super comfy and cozy, like, you know, more so than a couch. And then you're just like sleeping for hours and hours. I don't remember doing that. Putting that there. But. Oh, I did it again, didn't I? Or I was about to. Oh. Crap. Time to prep for a meeting. Just tell them you can handle it without me. It could have been an email, you know? Which most meetings could have been an email. I feel like. I've been to far too many meetings that literally could have been an email. Guess we should get some of that. Okay. Hopefully that's everything. Nap on the couch because staying in bed all day triggers your depression? Sorry about that. Is it like the darkness of the bedroom or just not trying to pry? I'm just curious. Neptune, thank you for resubscribing. I appreciate your face. How you do? And then we need to use the fruit. Wow, the side eye from the chicken. Did y'all see that side eye? Like, holy. Where did he go? It was a rude chicken. All I did was look at him and he goes walking away, looking back over his shoulder with the side eye. Yeah, that's what happens. Go down there with that guy. Looking at me like I did something. Some people. will the chicken score count? Well, the ball wouldn't actually hit. I mean, I guess it would kind of hit the chicken, but like it would just bounce off the chicken. So I guess if it bounced off a chicken and went, then yeah, it would count. I'm gonna take out that beacon pretty soon too. What perks do? Okay. Oh boy, what is? I did not expect this to take this long. To be perfectly honest, I may call it here. It's lunchtime, and I'm feeling it. Like I'm feeling it. Oh, oh yeah, this is 3. Oh yeah, yeah. I saw that. I was the one that approved it after seeing why it was. Brooke's probably off downstairs already. Even she knows it's lunchtime. Oh. Trying to work. Mm-hmm. Sure. They all say. Oof. All right, I think I'm gonna finish this layer and then probably call it. Go eat some. Oh no. Go eat some food. Okay. Yep, it's that time. Is that time? Oh, I shouldn't have done that. Okay. All right. I always forget that it like locks up. So. All right. Hopefully you enjoyed the stream. If you're not follow, make sure to follow on Twitter or Blue Skies. Best place to follow. Keep up to date with all the things. We are gonna go say hi to somebody. Let's see who else is streaming. Looks like False is streaming. So we'll go say hi to False. Hopefully you enjoyed it. And I'll see you all next time.